told you, man, it's nice to have a good family. I was watching sports the other day, and our daughter, she just turned 4, got up on the couch, cuddled up. I love those moments as a dad. You don't ask them to do it, and they do it anyway. This is true. She put her thumb in her mouth, and she looked up at me and she said, "Put on something appropriate for me." I put on Dora the Explorer. Dora the Explorer. First of all, did the producers think that rhymes? Dora the Explorer. Maybe that rhymes in the Kennedy household. Put on Dora the Explorer. Other than in that isolated compound. There's a song in that show that blows me away. And I wish I had been at the pitch meeting to watch it get approved. So you get a chance to work on a song. Yeah, well I remember now. Well yeah, I know you want one. Yeah, we're working on it. Why don't you go ahead and sing it for us then? Yeah, okay, sure. Alright, here we go. Okay, I'm the map, 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 I'm the map! I like that. I like the twist at the end. Now, who would be singing that? Take this line. I love being a dad, man. I was taking my little boy to his basketball practice. I stopped at the McDonald's drive-thru, pick up some coffee. I ordered coffee. I'm driving around. I love to watch him practice and drink coffee. As I'm driving around, my son from the back seat goes, "I hope we get a toy." Oh, man. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't think about that. They don't give toys for coffee. We always get a toy when we come here, Daddy. Heart's twisted. Angry at McDonald's for treating kids like little white mice with pellets. Toy, 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 toy. It's a marketing strategy. They appeal to the guilt of the parents because they know you're going to want the toy and have felt it there. Oh, we're here. No, that conversation's not happening. So I pull up to the window. I just want him happy. He's in the back seat, they don't see him. They give me my coffee, and I was like, "Can I have a toy? Do you have toys for boys? Can I have a toy for boys?" I love being a parent, man. You start wondering things. Like, when does all by myself go from something that makes you happy as a child to something that makes you sad as an adult? My daughter's like, "I did that all by myself." All by myself. Something happens between those two boys. It's joyful to be a parent because you get to say sentences you would never say without kids. For example, the other day I got to say this sentence: "Hey, son, don't try to balance your fruit juice between your chest and your table." People without kids, you ever get to say that? Adults don't get to say sentences like that. "Hey, Charlie, do me a favor. Try not to balance your beverage between your chest and the table." That was a concern to you. So, I don't know, man. Just trying to get through life without looking stupid. Not working out too well. Yeah, I was at the breakfast table, and I read in the newspaper that more and more adults are living at home with their parents. That surprised me. I was like, "Mom, did you read this?" I'm like, so surprised I caught Fruit Loops all over my bed. I'm joking, my mom had read slow, man. I hate when a sentence drags on, because my brain can't handle that.
The corporation had originally decided that a restructuring of its charter should be preceded by a preliminary, what in the hell is going on?
Okay, here we go. Okay. The corporation. Okay, the corporation. Smokestack. Had originally, okay, this thing had before. Move that in the past. That's a timeline. The corporation had originally decided, hey, we better put little people in the window. Make a decision. Oh, we better. That's how I read in the library. Oh, smoke. What are you doing? I'm reading! I saw a book, man. Can you imagine you write a book that says written by with your name? I was like, cool. I saw a book the other day, though. It was a book of poetry, and then it said poem selected by someone's name. Well, what the hell did you have to do with anything? I think I could accomplish a book like that. And I'd like to do a book tour and talk about it. God, how did you select this poetry? Well, I asked some friends to rip some titles out and place them into a radio station cash grab wind machine. And I entered with my blindfold, and my technique was sort of an overhand. I kind of just started grabbing with an overhand kind of paw thing. I jabbed my right toe down in the corner, and that's how I was able to get that Walt Whitman piece. I don't know enough things. But I'm trying to, I hear things that I don't understand, you know, like when you lose something and you mention that to people, why don't people go, well, where did you last have it? Where did you last? I have to ask it at that octave for some reason. Only dogs can actually hear that question. What is she saying, Margo? Why would somebody say that to you? What kind of hummingbird brain do they think you have? Is it even humanly possible to not think of that yourself? I can't find my wallet. Where did you last have it? I just checked the 8th to last place that I had it. But you're saying, where did I last have it? Well, the last I had it, I was out in a wooded area, and I was digging a 2-foot hole, and then I plopped my wallet to the bottom and covered it up with loose soil. Why, you think it might be there? I've been checking my pants! Probably in the wooded area, amidst the soil! There's a lot of expressions that I love when you just add one word to another and it completely changes things. Model prisoner. Talk about putting some polish on something. Did you hear about our son? Well, apparently, his penitentiary has